Hey, everybody. Module Haver here. We're going to get to modules today. Mark II, actually. It's one of the last things I hand build. And hopefully we'll be clean from this point forward. But unfortunately, I must confess that I looked around after the last episode, and there are problems. Who could have imagined? Certainly not me. There you go. Give Irving his toy back. He even took out one of the poles. Good job, Irving. Irving, look at him. Look at him in there. Just raring to get at the factory. He wants to make small parts. That's what Irving wants. Soon, my friend. Soon. All right, so what am I doing? Messed up plastic amount for control panel Mark III whale. That seems relevant, right? Right now this guy is... Yes, this is control panel whale. And you need to get 200 plastic. And you're going to put down... That doesn't seem right at all. Wasn't it like 2,300? I seem to remember that. My memory isn't very good, though, so let's go check the recipe again. Alright, right here we got... Yeah, it should be double steel plate. So, double steel plate would be 2,000. Oh, I skipped a 0. That's what I did. And I did it twice because I'm very, very, very intelligent. Alright, there you go. When the next SSP comes in, you will be able to get bumped forward. And you are not even halfway full. We need this guy to come in, and this guy is waiting for Aerogel, which is on my list. How about we do that now? All right, so we fixed that. Aerogel resorcanol furnaces to Mark II. And we may need to speed module this entire thing. What am I going to do with these spent Nextlit batteries? I guess I go to gastric capacitor and just kind of chuck them in as hard as I can. Alright. Suppose the answer presents itself then. You know, mutter aloud like a deranged person, and suddenly you'll have all sorts of ideas. So like, right, oh, just chuck it in right here. Here, take this. Get rid of it. I don't want it. Are we doing okay down here? Yeah, gastric capacitors, no problem. So, I need to find where I make aerogel, because aerogel here, let's take a look again. Aerogel. I wonder if this was having too much, and then this is sudden demand. I don't like how this is wavy up and down. Kind of makes me uncomfortable. I wonder why that is. Well, let's go look at the machine, right? Aerogel is made right there. I really don't want to have to copy and paste this entire block. But, you know, I will if I have to. Alright, so I know I built this with Mark IIs in mind. So, like, this is making the RF gel, and it needs resorcanol. And resorcanol comes from here. And this is being made at 0.4, and this is being made at 0.8. Which means it's time for the upgrade planner. Upgrade those guys. Upgrade those guys. There we go. And so now it's being made at 0.8, and it's supposed to be used at 0.8. And we can prod this. So, okay. So it looks like this line right here is producing full speed right now, so it's 0.8 of whatever these RF gel nodules are. Resorcanol formaldehyde gel. Alright, so it comes over here 0.8 a second, and this is eating at 0.1 a second. And you are beaconed appropriately. Good. Good. So So there's a problem here with speed modulating, right? In that I could speed module these guys. Speed modulating these guys will produce terrible, terrible effects when it comes to power. It's like that's using half a gig now, just because I put that in. So just don't stop. No, don't touch that. Can I? Oh, and I can't prod down here. Oh, you clever boys. You saw me coming. And like, or I can't hear either. So this is the bottleneck. It is unspeedable, unfortunately. We can only scale out by speeding this locally. And then having just an entire field of centrifuges. This is probably just absolutely murdering my... Oh, we're still getting brownouts. I need more base power. Soon. Very soon. Kinda soon. I really wish I could prod this. Prod both these steps. But apparently... That would break the game, sir. No way, sir. No way you can do that. Prod these. Can't do that. What happens if I give it an efficiency and a speed mod? That's a solid 430 megawatts. This is not going to happen either. And you can't even be prodded. It can only be sped. And these are Mark IIs? They are. Alright, so the Aerogel system here is kind of going at max speed for what I can do right now. I can only copy and paste it, which is bad, because I don't wanna. And that's pretty much it. It's because I don't wanna. And there's not enough areas around here anyway. Man, this is really kind of sucky. The fact that it casts a shadow of no speed modulating. Here, let's take a look at RF gel now. In the before time, it was at 50 a minute. In the now time, it's at 98-ish, 96-ish a minute. So, yeah, doubled. So, Aerogel. Consumption is way high. Looks like we had a delivery. So in the last 10 minutes, it's 200 a minute. I am almost certainly going to have to come back and copy paste this. Because Aerogel is now everywhere, right? Yeah, it's 10 Aerogel, 2 in each low density structure, and this is in turn everywhere. It's used lots. Every special small part has an Aerogel in it. So, yeah, we're going to need to scale this up. And there just is no better way to do this, right? This is the way. Yeah. No better way anywhere. So I am going to have to copy paste this. Do I just do it now? Just like do it now and not have a problem? I mean, that would be the responsible thing to do. And that will triple output and bring with it a great deal of power usage. So we have tailings out. All right, I think I'm going to do this here. We did that. We're not quite finished. Because this guy is still waiting on Aerogel. Aerogel is what I just looked at. Aerogel is, in fact, just kind of trickling in at this rate. Alright, let's do it. We're going to copy and paste this. We're going to need formaldehyde in... Is that really it? Formaldehyde, and that's solid stuff. Formaldehyde has to come in. And then tailings out. Yeah. Alright. I accept this. Just grab all of it and find a likely spot. Doesn't even matter where this goes. You can be way over here. Like, do I make this as a special aerogel maker for just the special small parts maker? I mean, that's not a bad idea. Just dedicated on-site creation. I think that's a good idea. I think we're going to do that. All right, so we slam this guy down. And what's going to happen is going to be different. Well, first off, we have to get rid of all these tourists. Just passing through. It's like all these guys are just passing through. Then this whale won't exist. So all of this is gone. This is a tourist. These are tourists. And then you get trimmed like so. I don't know if I should have done... I think that might have been my tailings out right there. All of these don't exist. So I'm going to need a bunch of centrifuges. Where's this going? Now this might be tailings out. Alright, that's going to be unfortunate to deal with. That's water in. I don't know what this is. Oh, this comes down and it probably hooks up somehow. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not in charge here. And then we'll pull these together and they'll come here and then they'll come directly in and we'll have a direct aerogel line. And these guys will be making 3 a second, 3.2 a second. And that's enough to handle exactly one of these. So we need this and much, much, much more. Which we can't do because of speed modules and centrifuges until power becomes not a restraint at all. Which, that's not happening today, guys. So, yeah, I guess this is our fate, huh? So this guy isn't going to run anywhere near full-time. Like, one of them might be running full-time. But that's it. Alright, we're going to do this. Stop talking, stop planning. No more thoughts, no more thinking. Just go and do. Just go and build factory. A dedicated factory line for this. I'm kind of surprised maybe there's a different way of making RF... No, Aerogel. Aerogel. Is there any way to make soak gel any other way? Like a Simic recipe or something? RF gel? Or we're going to have to bring acetone in. She's like, no. No. That's probably not enough, is it? Yeah, we'll come back. What else do we need? Probably need mixers. Do I have the mixers? Probably don't have enough mixers. And then I probably have... Here, let's just go see. First off, let's get rid of some of these bioreactors. I don't even know what I was building. We can dump off this crud as well. Alright, done. Let's go. Let's check this thing out. And then see what else I have to do. I'm definitely not... Probably don't have all the buildings I need. What's this tourist doing here? Okay, go. The bad part is we're not even adding any more power to the grid, you know? Because the windmills were already here and it was already insufficient. All right, so I need 2 more centrifuges. I need to hook this guy up. There you go. Didn't I see we need acetone at some point? Right here, acetone? Yeah. So I guess you are also on biofluid here. We hope this works out. If not, we got a problem. Requester tank for acetone. Give me more. Bam. All right, so we'll hook that up when the time comes. Okay, we need more Mark II furnaces. We need 2 more centrifuges. We should really copy and paste this whale first, though. So let's do that. Whale 1, I want you to go to Aerogel. And we got this whale right here. Copy. And right here, paste. There. And you are, instead of that, you go there. Oh, it's so nice to be able to switch that. Okay, so have some food. I said have some food. Now go do it. All right, so that is in progress. Now I need those things I just talked about. I mumbled vaguely about. I need 2 more centrifuges. Thank you. I need. I need a whole bunch more Lovecraft furnaces, level 2. I'm going to need more later, so just grab them, right? And I should recycle these ones that I picked up. Yeah, there you go. Back in. Okay, good. The system works. So, now, we zoom. And this all gets hooked up. Okay. Wait, are you guys... No. Okay, you're all getting hit by these guys. Good. Okay. So we're adding more power to the system. We're adding in 1.5 gigs of constant draw. Another particle accelerator. Congratulations. Acetone is doing the wrong thing now. There's going to be a lot of this today, just throwing down more blocks of raw production. There are more chores. You can see on the chore list right there, one of them is more oxygen. And you know what that means. A whole lot more electrolyzers, which is, again, a whole lot more electrical power. Someone should do something about that. That's all I'm saying. Then this comes in. There we go. And we have Aerogel out. And I will deal with this somehow in a bit. To be continued. Now I need to make sure... Well, let's just go over it again. This is coming in, these solid bits. And then... we'll make RF gel. And then we have to make tailings out. And that's basically our only export, right? Tailings. So this line right here has to make it all the way back to tailings processing. What are you doing? Okay, that's formaldehyde. And tailings processing, I don't know if we do any of it around here. Let's look around, I suppose. If we go back to the dense core of the factory, where we struggle so hard to keep things organized. It's this peachy colored line right here. This one? Which one? Right here. It goes this way and it gets tailings from there. And then we have a tailings line that is going all the way along the bottom. This is a tailings waste return, and it comes to the Zogna and keeps going. Good. Here is the tailings line, hard at work in the vinyl acetate area. Then it keeps going, and it hooks up to Aerogel. Isn't that great? So we've made it to here, and it keeps going up now, and it's heading where we want it to go. Good. And then it tucks in right here at hydrogen chloride, which is kind of close to where we are. All right, so we want to go from right here over to here. So just start dragging a line and eventually turn south. Got it. Understood. And that should be our last export from this. Keep going. I need to work on optical cable at some point. There's all my formaldehyde coming over. All those Huzus bringing it. I kind of want to spot check. Maybe if I'm in time to see how much is dropping off. You know, I haven't been paying that close of attention. One more block. So let's get that done. Oh, wait, don't do that. No. Why? Okay, danger, danger. I messed it all up. I left a line open. This is why you have to trim. If you do not trim, you are in a state of sin. Right here. Pretty sure it's the next one, right? Yes, there is the goal. Let's hope we can get back before the... Okay, pipeline overextended. Fantastic. Give me a pump. There you go. Alright. Hopefully we can get back there before the formaldehyde Huzu arrive. Let's see. Just in time. Oh, just in time. And that gave 15k. That looks like 30k. That's about 45. It's actually working. It's working perfectly. Wonderful. So this is a little less. Well, it's going in the pipes too. It's actually moving, so it's being consumed. All right. So Aerogel the second appears to be working here. Why aren't you going? Why isn't this going? We dumped it all out already? Really? How is this possible? Oh, because we brought so little of it. It's imbalanced. Yeah, we can probably take a look at that. We only brought 1k? Yeah. Okay, so that's because it's so little, and then it's just a problem. But this is going. And soon these will be going. Alright, let's plan for victory, right? What I always say, have a plan for when you win. Don't just have a plan for when you lose. That is literally loser thinking. So I guess what we're doing is something like this. And then we're coming over. And we're going to keep the whale bringing in aerogel, because this is nowhere near enough. You go when aerogel is less than 80. There you go. So is it coming? Is it heading over? We should have increased aerogel production by... We should have times 4, right? Because we had one set of Mark 1s going. And then we put Mark 2s going, so that doubled it. And then we copy and paste it again, so that should be times 4 in the end. Only no one is spinning. Why do you not spin, my friends? So, more melamine resin coming in. Great. And that's going to ignite these guys. I suppose I can find a balance with just a really local speed module right here that just affects these with prod just to get more efficiency out of all that. And it's just efficiency. It's not anything else. But that is not the world I currently live in. See, we're just going to be completely out of that. And it's going to take a lot to process it. I wonder if this is going to be a noticeable drain on sodium hydroxide. I mean, 4 a second's quite a lot. It's probably going to be a transport issue. Alright, so right there, and now we start the spinning. It's just going to behave as a unit. There, the spinning happens now. So I can just walk away from this for a while. And hopefully, in a bit here, I see that aerogel is not a problem. What's going to happen is local production is going to be preferenced this way. And it's eventually just going to draw less and less from when the whale delivers. And that's a good thing. We go look at aerogel. And we're up at, yeah, this much. And we want a lot more in a bit. Okay, so just stay calm. What was I doing before this? Can I just call this a victory? Yes, I do that. We'll be back to monitor this. The factory has grown. We need upgrade graphite to Mark II. Apparently it's only running on Mark I furnaces, and we have a graphite shortage. So let's just go and help that, right? Wonder why these are upgraded and these are not. Glad to see fertilizer completely full up. That's because I got that Yatoi LO upgrade. Ah, these guys. Alright, so upgrade please. Upgrade please. And this just doubles graphite production. We could prod mod it. Oh, it's already sped? Oh, it's sped real hard. 5.5 on this. Is this... Is this something I should just turn down just a little bit? Just a little bit? There, I saved some MWs. I don't know. I stand by that. This was definitely an attitude I had when everything was cheap. Things are right now not cheap. Okay, done. Move iron stick takers to the iron stick maker. Okay. Okay, I gotta sneeze. Okay, that was a bit of a disaster. Taken care of, though. Alright, so what I've noticed is we have a transport issue between sticks here and sticks being taken. So what I'm going to do is just make one of these guys that are filling their cargo to just go directly to the source. And that saves on... What are these guys doing? We have 2 idle whales over there. Did I know about this? Here. You get to change. And you get to change to the source. This will definitely be maximum fast. There you go. And this guy is dropping off bolts. Good. And like, shouldn't there be... Well, okay, now there's a whole bunch waiting. Oh wait, someone just grabbed some. So this guy can't fill his cargo, which is unfortunate. And I don't know what he could possibly be doing. Making cages or something? I don't know if I believe that. Well, it could be. Where are you going? Making speakers? No, you are broken. Go is... Why would you be cycling? Why are you cycling? Circuit conveyor equals go. Load, unload target until load caravan. Is that right? Unload items until target. Unload target until... This isn't... Okay, this is an upgrade issue, and I'm just worried. I'm just going to mess with this guy right now. Just get inside his head. 1K, 800, 13K, 1K. Alright, and just stop, 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 stop. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. And he's going to arrive right now. That guy had to have been just cycling, but he took some. Alright, well, he's stopped now. I don't really believe in what I've just done. But this is now better. Okay, don't look at it. Just don't look at it. Don't look at it. Direct sand production at Nexalit. That's something we're going to do. We're going to do oxygen first. Nexalit, unfortunately, cannot get enough sand. Even though right now it is absolutely getting enough sand. May we review this? Oh, look, we're completely out now. So, no, we're not getting enough sand. We have to make sand right here. And I think it's going to be right here in this area. Just do a bunch and then bring it down and join it on this line in particular. Yep, that's the plan. Alright, so that's not happening now. We need more oxygen now. Big efficiency at beacon at Dibrain will save power. Speed mod, washing borax. Actually, that's a really good idea. I remember that. I was like, can't I increase throughput just a little bit? Where is Dibrain? Right here. These guys are running raw. Like, look at that. They're just using full power. And we've got, what, 8 times 6 times 20. Okay, we'll do that. 200 megawatts times 8 of them times 6 of them times... yeah. That's basically a gigawatt. So, let's put down a beacon and try to save some of this, right? See if we can do an AM2 FM5. That hits everybody. Good. And that yanks him down to 8 at the cost of 120. So, I look at that, and then I reduce this to 8. That's using like 300. So this saved like half a gigawatt. Assuming it's all going all the time, which it isn't. Which is wonderful. So let's go spend some of that power, right? Why would I want to speed up washing this when we're finally... I think we're finally full up. Alright, so this is done. I don't know why I put this down here, but it's not a problem currently. These guys are finally working. They've only finished 23 products, where the other ones are in the 100,000s. Yeah, I am partially responsible for that. My bad. I have to get rid of the dirt destroyers. The muddy sludge destroyers. Like, okay, this entire structure right here is obsolete. It was pointed out to me through mockery, by the way. I was mocked. Oh, why are you... have so much water? Shouldn't this system not be doing that? Shouldn't you be outflowing? I mean... the big thing is that I've been told I'm dumb. And I listened to this person this time. Shouldn't you be at like 0.5%? Yeah, you are. How did you get all the way up here like this? Do I need an overflow somewhere to make this work? I mean, I should just rip it out and do it properly rather than fix it, but... maybe I'll just ignore it. Maybe this is the voices again. So I don't think we have paved over any lake around here. That would be very helpful. No, the nearest lake is a long way away. Anyway, it it was pointed out that this is not the proper way of disposing of muddy sludge. The proper way of disposing of muddy sludge is this recipe. 500 muddy sludge, 1 filtration media, a little ash. My problem with this is that when I went to go look at this last time, the recipe did not exist. Water? Yeah. This did not exist. It was not here. It was just gone. It wasn't signed up. It was something wrong. It was an error. And I complained about that in on the bug tracker. And then they fixed it, but I didn't know about it. And so here I am doing this stupid way when they fixed the problem to do it properly, which I reported. So this is, again, an awareness issue on my end. I am constantly in a state of being at the lowest rung on the ladder of accountability, being unaware. This is, of course, where the cool kids hang out. Awareness is for suckers. Never learn to read, kids. Listening, just don't do it. Do what's in your heart, and you shall be happy. I think that's official advice. The official Pyanodon's advice from my experience. Don't think. It hurts, and it doesn't get you anywhere. But I have managed to solve that issue. And we're going to put another oxygen generator right here. This is bad because it is only incrementally increasing oxygen when I really need an oxygen revolution, you know? I need to get 5 times as much oxygen and not like 20% more. Oh, let's go take a look at here. Let's first go right here. Now let's go check out Aerogel from our last giant copy paste. All right, Aerogel being made. And it's backing up here, and we're waiting for this whale to arrive, and when it kicks up, this bottleneck should be just done. So soon. Very soon. Oh, let's take a look at this other thing. Have you run yet? No. No, you have not run yet, because you are waiting for SSP, which is waiting on Aerogel, which I believe I just described is on the way. So all I have to do right there is nothing, which is good. I'm highly skilled at this. I have been training for literal years to just do nothing, wait, and let the world move towards me. It is by far the most efficient way to do things. I want to put down this. We probably want to move this line, right? This is going to just live like this for right now. Oh, and we have problems, which I'll deal with in a bit. This line, because you're going right through where I'm going to copy and paste yet more energy usage. So I think I just have to clip this right here, and then I'll deal with it, right? So this is going to run me out of mushrooms in a little bit, but it's fine, right? It's fine. Okay, so paving. And as is tradition, while paving, I tell a story. Only I don't have much to pave, but I do have a short story. This is for, once again, all my brothers that work with computers. You will understand this. I just want you to close your eyes and breathe deep. And I just want you to imagine the feeling that you get when you have to jump on a screen share with a customer. And you get on the screen sharing session. And it's all in giant font because they have 3 pixels on their screen. 3. They've got the fancy one. It is a 3-pixel display. And you're trying to read basic text, which is enormously large, and they cannot fix it for some reason. And in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, which is proudly declaring that they're running Windows. This is just Imagine that. I know I'm running Windows right now, so I do not really get to talk. But when it comes to professional computer things, this evokes a feeling. When you look in and you see, oh, they're running Windows for stuff. And then I want you to just close your eyes and breathe and concentrate. Think of that feeling that you feel when on the customer's screen in the lower right-hand corner is the text, "Please activate Windows." Just breathe that in. Just experience that with me right now. What does this say about the quality of organization and individual you are currently encountering and your current prospects, not only for the next couple hours, but indeed for the rest of your career? And now that we have had this little moment of enlightenment and zen together, let's forget all about that. Let's go talk about happier things now. Let's build Factory. I have no problem with that. We can make the bad thoughts go away with Factory. That's what we do. Don't have to think anymore. Don't have to think of all the terrible things we had to do. No, we have Factory. Why are you only taking mushrooms from one side? Here. Well, I'll fix that in a second. I'm going to have to move that line. Now I'm going to need every electrolyzer in the world, right? Well, first off, I need to put all this stuff back. Yeah, so work exists. Opinions are still being formed on this situation. I'll let you know what we find. Oh, I need more than that, guys. I need to get rid of these mushrooms. Oh, I have to race them to electrolyzers now, don't I? Does anyone know where I do electrolyzers? The bots do, and they're on their way right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends, it's up there. So right up there, and we have to steal all that. Oh, we didn't get them all. We're going to need more. This might be a work in progress kind of thing. Let's take a look at a happy graph. Aerogel. All right, here we go. We were at 100 a minute back in the bad old times. And now we're at roughly 4 times that, though it's really spiky. I don't know why that is. It's weird. It's weird. We've roughly 4 times it. And that's good, because that was the goal. There. Now I'm going to pick all this up, and then we're going to... Well, okay, I'm going to pick all this up, and then we're going to copy and paste. I have to remember to put this back. Someone please remind me to put this back once I finish this block. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mushrooms. Please be on your way. All right, so now what I want is a really simple thing. I want to take this self-contained oxygen-producing construct. We want to put it right here. And yes, I see that pipeline. Yes, I know what to do about... Oh, we're going to need more pipe. And this, again, is not going to do any favors to the power grid. The only thing that is constant in all of my struggles... Oh, I need more you guys. Is that the power grid suffers constantly, without end, as much as I suffer. Yea, my suffering and that of the grid is mirrored, for we are one and the same. Why do I have one of Irving's toys? We'll get through this, right? Oh, I should have checked for more electrolyzers, which we probably have, and we probably need more. Here, take these mushrooms, get rid of them. They're evil. Alright, so second city block in place today. And before we do anything, connect this guy again. And you can't be here, unfortunately. You gotta jink over. Why do I hear a rhythmic pinging noise? The world has trained me that this information probably has meaning associated with it. It's probably outside. It probably doesn't mean anything. It's probably okay. It's definitely okay. There's no need to think about anything like that. It's gonna be fine. Everything not only is going to be fine, it is fine and always has been fine. And anyone who says otherwise is a liar. Alright, there we go. Mushrooms hooked back up. Now all I have to do is hook up the lines. So why are you hanging off into nowhere? Why are you doing this? So this is an enormous oxygen consumer. Here, let's look at... I wish I could zoom way out and keep this level of fidelity. I want to know if this right here is the same line as over there, and it is not. So I can highlight this and highlight that. So there's probably a pump involved. So what we have to do is we have to get in on this. So, okay. Acknowledged. We need still more electrolyzers. Because, yes. What I need is to take it up. Take it to the next level. Indeed, I need to take it to the limit. And then probably we can sneak by right here, right? So we've done more aerogel. We've done more oxygen. There. Oxygen hooked in. We've done less power. We've done more angst. Is this a full and proper accounting of our position in the world? You'll go right there. And then after this, what's on our list? Direct sand production, which I may or may not actually do, depending on what's there when I look at it next. I am a fickle sort. And then, in the end, some things should start getting better. Alright, plugged in. We got way too much hydrogen. I may be overloading the hydrogen venting system. Which I'm almost certainly doing, right? Which one of you are venting hydrogen? There's more than one of you, I know that. We're really full up on flue gas here. This is... Alright, yeah, that's totally burning hydrogen. Oh, yeah, look at that. We have extra capacity? That is odd. Huh. Well, we'll just let this go and let that become a new crisis. That's what we do. Stop by and get a couple more electrolyzers. No, we have none. Alright, oxygen. Talk to me. So in the last 10 minutes, we have had a little bip. We were at 250. Now we're at like 200, maybe 300, maybe 280. And that's above requirements for the moment. for the moment. All right, let's go check on Aerogel again. I think we've accomplished more oxygen here. This can get checked off. This is going, and this is just purely supplying, and we're making a lot of SSP. All right, good. Good. I don't know where the next bottleneck is, but it's not going to be Aerogel. So that's fantastic. I could could take aerogel off of this. I wonder if this is the best way to do things. Or if this is the best way to use production. So you get a lot of aerogel, and that's fine. Should I be getting less aerogel and having it balance? Because it's going to dump a lot of aerogel in this area. And that's good because we need more. I don't know. I'll think about it later. Yeah, I'm sorry. My head hurts right now. Not going to think about it. Just not doing it. It's all going to be okay. That's the official party line. I should probably upgrade all of these to Mark IIs. Like all these guys. The fact that we have any sort of gap anywhere, any lack anywhere. Alright, I'll put that on a list, just not right now. Alright, all of that's working, all of that's working. We're looking at Nextlit at the moment. And right now that appears to be fine, but there's no one waiting to drop sand here and it's about to run out. I bet you if I look at Molten Nex, we're going to see a big old wave function right here, and that is just, I don't have enough sand. Alright. Alright, we can handle that. We want dedicated sand extractors. And the sand extractor, I think, is these guys? Yeah. Probably going to need more than that. We're certainly going to need more than that. So let's go grab what we can out of the bins. Where do we do sand extractor? Why would I ever think of this? I feel like I did it early and I was confused by it. But pointing out one specific time when I was confused is probably futile. I don't see it. Where are you? Oh, right there. Okay, got it. It was, in fact, about a half screen away. All right, like that. And then we're going to go to the job site, which is right over here, I think. Right here. And we're going to take advantage of the fact we're never going to mine excess. We don't really have a concept of waste oil sand. At least I don't think we ever have a concept of waste oil sand. Well, there, right there is waste oil sand. It comes from an og paddock, but it's so little. It's not part of a continuous process. So I'm just going to say this is never going to be a thing. And I'm going to use this block right here for another purpose. And that other purpose is going to be sand casting. Sand digging. So that gets picked up. And you get placed down. What's this? Oh, this is probably just kind of opportunistic. Alright, so we want to dig for sand, which means we're going to have to bring in sticks. I think we have a sand maker right there, which uses a lot of power. This is still what we're going to copy, and we're going to start with you. And I kind of want... Well, instead of this is going to bring in sticks. So this is going to be just a little bit different. Alright, so first off I want to H it, because I want to go the other way. And second off, we're going to start way up here. And we managed to ruin everything if we do that. Can we be polite? Is it in us to be polite? No. It is in us to ruin everything. Here, bots off. Here, let's move all of this up. And then move you further up. And we'll deal with this space in a moment. Oh, I lost my paste. All right. Okay, back again. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can go get it. We can do it again. Of course we can do it again. So grab all of this. So instead of exporting sand, we're going to be importing sticks. And that'll be fine, right? And there's one. It's a little off-centered, isn't it? That's unfortunate. All right, put it down. And there's one pipe right there we have to attend to. Oh, is it doing anything? No, this was the syngas pipe, right? No. What was this pipe doing? Oh, that was the biofluid pipe. Okay. That I understand. All right, we need more sandcasters. We need more speed modules. We need to rework all of this. So this is bringing sand up like this. What are you even doing? So this pours sand onto here, and we have 2 lines for some reason. I don't know if I believe in this. Just pick all this up. And then these guys go up, and this guy goes down, and this guy goes up. I don't believe in this. I don't believe in anything I'm doing right here. Well, get rid of these tourists. Like, we need to do even more complicated acrobatics than we're doing right now. It's what I really want. Really want. Something closer to this. See if we can make this work. And yes, I know I clipped all the lines again. I'm on it. Everybody just calm down. Oh, I didn't even get all of them. I just ruined close to everything. Not quite everything. But I ruined quite a bit there. Alright, so detection. Right there. Okay, that's connected now. And you are just in the wrong spot. Okay. And then sticks in. All right. Once again, survey. Survey says everyone's still connected, right? Except for this one. What's this doing? This one isn't long enough. I have snipped it. Look, I checked this time. Be proud of me. There. It's full of nothing. That's great. It's probably some sort of molten stainless, molten super steel or something. Molten most valuable thing in the factory, so on and so forth. It's molten stainless being made. Molten super steel kind of being made. Where aren't you going? Oh, you're full up? For real? Oh, are you guys just never connected? You've never been connected? Not that that really matters. Well, that's embarrassing. All right, don't look at it. Don't look at the thing that is embarrassing. You shall simply embarrass yourself. When you find something unpleasant in the world, simply don't look at it. Don't look. Close your eyes. Remarkably good advice. Very practical under almost every circumstance. It will get you through interactions with your fellow man. And Lord knows how uncomfortable I know those can be. However, this is not good advice if, say, you are facing some sort of bear. If there is a bear in the equation, I strongly recommend you do not close your eyes. You do not just pretend it's not there. There is no LOL. The bear is not real. If you are dealing with a bear, I assure you the bear isn't actually a problem. You should actually approach it as something that you have to care about. Aside from that, though, LOL, close your eyes. Research better research whatever this is. Pneumals, hybrid squids with alien DNA influences that live in abyssal zones. Their metabolism has evolved to extract energy from completely isolated food chain without photosynthesis. Neat! Then after this, we'll be able to get... Oh, this looks like it has some stuff in it. I bet I'm going to use at least one of these. Ah, a way to get rid of fish. Wonderful. None of this is really jumping out at me. Cacao seeds to iron ore. Seems like it works pretty well. No. All right, I'm going to have to go back on what I was saying, and that this might not be good at all. I'm seeing nothing here I care about. That's okay if it wasn't Dingrits. It's a good ratio, though. 1 Navins to 17 titanium. That's good. No. Blood to chlorine is probably worthwhile. Meat to nitrogen is probably worthwhile. Anyway, just research that. I don't want to care. Don't want to care or think. However, just do it. Okay, just see. I almost did it there. I almost started thinking. The thinky thoughts were happening. So, what I need is this. I just need to get on with this. Probably we don't even need both of these, right? Here, why am I even doing this? This would be much more efficient to just do this. Then this has to be reversed. Yeah, I know. Here, we're gonna get a whale out. Mr. Whale, you have to be whale hungry. And you get that right there. And like the other thing I was doing, you go directly to the rod source. Here at Rods R Us, fill cargo. And I want you to come here and I want you to empty cargo. Go do that. All right, so he's on his way. I need to get finished with this. It's time to do something new. I can't spend my entire playthrough just doing old stuff. He says, just improving the factory as a whole. He says, knowing full well that's exactly what he can and has done over and over again. All right, so this is not finished, but I can go get some more sand extractors. I need 4 more to be precise. There, and this is good for a first flight. And if I need more, I'm definitely not going to speed module these guys. I do not want to put the power in this. All right, so there we have sticks in, and you're just going to extract sand, and that's wonderful. It is 2 rods to 10 sand. That is great. And I want this all hooked into exactly 1. Like, we're not doing any of this 2-line stuff. We're doing 1 line out. What are you? Who are you? Why are you here? I don't understand. All right, and this line right here needs to go and supplement that line. So I'm going to have to actually pay a little attention to this. Unfortunately, it is a mistake to pay attention, yet here we are. All right, I want you to input priority from the other side. So take the waste first. Then like so. And then like so, and like so. Good. Then I have to check on the production of internal sand. which is fed in right here. And the input priority has to be on this side. So we're taking this first. We're taking this sand first. And it's used first right here, the internal production sand. And then after that, we take sand gathered from the factory as a whole. And then after that, sand produced on site. And then after that, sand shipped in. That is the proper way of doing this. I think anyway. And this is going to be 4 a second times what? We got 4 times 28, which is like 72 a second, which is half a red belt. We will watch this. We will see if this meets expectations. Here, we're going to say it's done though. We're going to bid farewell to the notepad. And then once this whale gets here, here, let's check on everything else. Let's check on Aerogel 1. We are making Aerogel at Aerogel 1. I don't know why I have this buffer here. I think it's just to pass stuff. Aerogel 2. We are backed up, so we need to kind of adjust how this works. It has to be not 80 then. It should probably be... Well, I think that's half. And I don't think that... Okay, here's my thought, right? This guy is waiting for Aerogel, and I want him to take less and get more of everything else. So this guy I want to rebalance, but I know I'm not bringing enough Aerogel. So this will cut this wait time out because he won't ever be waiting anymore. But he could also be re-optimized in order to get more of this by cutting out Aerogel entirely. But we're never going to be able to cut out Aerogel entirely because it's not getting enough. So this is going to have to be a to-be-continued situation, I think. Oh, what's this? This is what's called incompetence, children. This is called being not smart. Alright, there you go. Get rid of that stuff. And don't be fooled. It is not a full belt. It's about half of a full belt. And if necessary, I'm not going to speed module this. These things are cheap. So I'm just going to copy and paste it up here, and we're going to have 2 banks. And this is all for sand for Nextlet processing. So that's good. And I guess... Well, we're not running out right now, but we also don't have anybody coming. So... Alright, let's just not think about this, right? Then we're actually kind of backing up here. I wonder if it's going to be a full belt when combined with this red belt right here. That would be very nice. And then we'll have just one full red belt coming in. And that is not enough, but we will get periodic shots from right here. We might have to draw another belt down. In fact, I think that's kind of inevitable, isn't it? Alright, well, we've added some local... It's actually backing up, so it is going to be a full red belt when combined with this. Okay. Okay, that's a good start. We still have a little more flex in here if we want to, but for the moment, we don't. And are we making Mark IIIs? Oh, we are! Oh, right on time. Alright, so... This is our limiting factor, right? Because we're going to make modules now. We need a control panel, 2 electronics, and a utility box. Do we have the utility box right over here? And this is all going to be bot-driven. Yeah, we got utility boxes. We have exactly... Oh, it's filled up and they're stacking up over there. And they're being made. So, good. I want this to be a little more balanced. See, this isn't working properly. It's taking half. So when he comes and drops, he's gonna keep half of that in his inventory, and that represents production that would have come from here. It's slower taking, in other words, with an option of adding more. I don't know if this makes any sense to anyone here, but it makes sense to me. Oh, and it's gonna be a long time before these guys cycle. Here. Just go now, please. I wonder if Aerogel is still going to be the bottleneck. I'll have to watch it. All right, none of this. Stop talking, stop thinking. Look at Electronics Mark III. It's right here. You are not being made, even though you have a whale right here. That's because you need neuromorphic chips. And neuromorphic chips are... really that few? Go and empty that cargo. Are there any there? No. Uh-oh, wait a second. What's that guy doing here? What are you doing? You're trying to turn this into what? Because I need something. Oh, you're trying to turn it into Mech Parts 3. Because they need electronics. Alright, so I gotta stop that dinosaur. Because I want to hand feed this to get some of these better modules. Where'd that dinosaur go? That was Electronics 3, which is right here. You. I want you to not do what you're doing. Okay, great, fantastic. So, we're going to, for a while, these new products are going to be very dear. I guess we do this right here. Right here is probably better, but it has all sorts of stuff in the way. I suppose we're going to have to use it eventually, so don't shy away. It's only going to get worse. So like that. And then like that, please. And that fits in exactly. Okay, good. What I want to do... I feel like I'm getting periodic UPS spikes. Oh, it's dropping. We're at 50 UPS now. The decay is set in. I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that at some point. That's an entire other project. I shouldn't think about it. Alright, so first off, you guys go right there. And right here. I need space. And then we need a production line. And it's going to look just like... kind of just like this. Kind of, sort of, just like this. We're going to do 3 tiers. And I'm going to... oh, okay, hold on. Let's do this properly if we're going to do it. Let's take this right here and drag it all the way. Okay, didn't do it properly. Didn't do it properly. And then like this, just drag it over. There. Lots off. All right, so we are going to have to make module 1, and we're going to have to make module 2, like so, right? And then, why is there a gap here? Because we have to then make, oh, it's because this is a via. And then you're going to be making module 3, and you're going to do nothing, I suppose. So this is getting close to what we want. So this is going to be adding to the circuit network right here. Or you should be a provider chest. Passive provider chest. And now the problem is, okay, not the problem, but the situation is they all have identical inputs, right? It's like, it's going to be this, this, and this, and this, this, and this for all 3 tiers, right? Let me just quickly illustrate that. Just a quick illustration. So maybe I don't do it like this. Maybe I do a more interesting design. That's okay. I can do that. I can do interesting. Because you are not that. You are speed. You are not this. You are speedy. And then you are not this. You are efficiency. You are not this. You are efficiency. And can I prod these? No. This is definitely an intermediate, though. This should be proddable. I should be able to prod the production of prod mods. Come on now. It's the first thing anyone would think of. You wish for more wishes, friends. So they all have the same input and output. So that's kind of tempting. Here, let's use this block over here just as a scratch pad to do something like this. And we'll have multiple entities servicing this. And then we'll have, you know, like something like this. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that lines up perfectly. Probably doesn't. No, it does. And then this will do from 1 to 2. Oh, but it doesn't. We'll have to do some sort of offset. It's going to look questionable when I'm finished. Let's try not to think about that. It's going to be something like this, this, and it's like this. I suppose it's not going to be that. Oh yeah, it's going to be questionable. Because it's going to have to be, well, it doesn't fit. No, it doesn't fit at all. All right, so, okay, the questionable symbol is not going to come out because geometry says no, and we should be grateful for what geometry says sometimes. So we can have tier 1, tier 2, and then tier 3 just off on the side, doing its own thing, being a little off-center. Okay. I think that's an okay idea. And then just one right there, just picture it in your head, like right here. And so we'll have level 1, level 2, and then we'll have a guy assigned to level 1 bringing in, a guy assigned to level 2 bringing in, a guy assigned to level 3 bringing in, you know? So red, blue, green, and then right here is red, blue, green, and then right here this will be even better red, blue, green eventually. Kind of a long way away, honestly. Okay. So this goes right here, I suppose? No, we're not fully finished yet. Because how long does this take to make? 50, well, it doesn't really matter. I don't use them that fast. So we need ins and outs. Ins and outs. Ins and outs. And then all this also goes right there. In and out. In and then right here also in and out. Then we will power it somehow. Now the thing is, all of these have to be very tightly regulated. So let's start giving everybody the good news. Then every out is hooked up to the system like so. In a nice little spider web pattern here. Looks beautiful. And that you should only enable when this is less than, say, 10. Okay? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Ooh. Thought head thing with brain. Happened. Thought happening. And then right here, we have our, no, Provider chests. Yeah, and this is how it gets out. And then this is how they deliver all the materials to me. Now, I was going to have bots service all of these things. Is that what I want to do, though? Don't I need... Can I pull this off with, like, a warehouse? It's a lot smaller of a footprint, and the answer is kind of no. Because I can get a logistics warehouse, a logistic deposit, and have the bots bring in all the materials that I need. Because we're going to have deliveries no matter what, because we need electronics, and that's made on the other side of the factory. So I guess we just give up the bot dream. Okay, that's fine. And this will be the buffer for whatever is needed. So you will only work in certain circumstances. You will give me what I need when I need it. And I'm just not going to order any efficiency mods right now. And split my time between speed mods and prod mods. Is this smart? Am I being smart? Less than 10, enable. Alright, and so this is how the bots will come, and then they will get these to me. And I'll go in my personal logistics. And I guess right here would probably be the best place for it. Yeah. And then... Can I just move it? No, apparently not. Beacon 10. I said 10, please. And then right here, we're going to ask for prod here. And I guess we want 50 of these. And then for speed mods, we're going to only ask for 10 right now. And then this will ask for 10 right now. Because I'm going to be... There's a heavy demand for prod mods at this time. But later on, that'll balance out, I think. So, okay. We need... Well, here's the thing, right? Do I want one whale servicing all of this? Well, I guess so. I guess that's what I'm doing. Then I have to just expand him later in order to get more things. It's not going to be that much, honestly. Because while it's a lot of stops, it's not a lot of distance. It's all in the same places. But this is going to... Using bots to bring in these things means I can use the priority right here. So maybe I change direction again and bring in some with bots. The thinking, because then I'm going to have to just have the whale bring in the electronics then, or just the Huffling caravan, probably a whale. It's more, this is important enough for whalehood. Because otherwise I would have to wait for these modules for after this backs completely up, which is an extremely long time from now. So I can have a bot bring this down here, and we can find a way to supply it in somehow. Well, I feel like I'm struggling to do something dumb. Like I'm working very hard to do something that isn't very smart. It's very nice to do this like this because it's all in one area, and it's very nice to take everything in and out. It's very easy for logistics. But what I want now is to bring in... Well, I suppose I could do... Can I do a storage shed, maybe? It'll have to be more than a shed, right? It'll have to be a storage deposit. Which, you know, I got one right here. And that'll bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. I suppose what I really need is storage warehouse. Storage storehouse. No, that's not enough. I need 6 high. Storage warehouse? Yeah, this would be the way to do it. Alright, let's just pretend. Let's close our eyes and pretend, right? This is one of the best things you can do when not faced with a bear. Alright, so we have a warehouse. We actually want a requester warehouse. Be specific. We want a requester warehouse. And we are going to request these things and these things. And they'll be brought here with priority, which is what I want. And then we'll put them in like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they will be hooked up to the spider web like this to only fill in as much as to not overwhelm our logistic thing right here. So what I'll need is up here, you need control panel Mark II, less than 10, and you need utility box Mark II, less than 10, and that's just how we're going to go. And then you will do these only Mark III, like so, and this will do Mark IVs for the next one. All right, and so that will work, and we'll just ship in electronics from the other side of the factory. And this lets us use all the production here appropriately and the production at the other side of the factory, and has this nice central area, and can use it with the bots, and is nice and self-regulated. But we now don't have room to have these very nicely get out. So, what do I do about this situation? I mean, I could just stick them in random spots. Like we have a few around. We do have some area, which may be very well what I do. It's like these guys can slide over by 1. This guy can slide over by 1. And of course, we have to have symmetry, or else there's no point in living. Oh, it's not symmetrical now? There's no point in living now? Never has been, they say. What am I looking at here? Why does this have 2 nice gaps and this only has 1 nice gap? Oh, because you can be moved over 1 more and that can be over 1. Okay, got it. Okay, eyes work. Eyes definitely work. Okay. Okay. So I think we have close to a plan. So what I'll do right now is right here, and we just take our product outs, and they get adjusted however they need over time. It will deploy whatever product is in demand in the moment. Purely reactive. All right, so we have power. We have to get our 1 part in. Oh, that looks fairly nice. It's going to look less nice once everything is together, you know? Because of, It's no longer be nice and symmetrical. But this looks like it's coming together. I probably put way too much thought into this. All right, I need to go find, what are you? You're a store, you're a warehouse. And we need a requester warehouse. I think I'm making warehouses. I'm not actually sure. It's in here somewhere. Where, yeah, we are. Is that actually, that's a buffer warehouse, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, we don't have enough for some reason. What's going on here? Are you stuck? You're coming here and you empty your cargo. Then you pick up more. This is so weird and primitive. You come here and it's unload until target, unload until... This was me being lazy before I could pipette things around. This is very old. 800, 1600, 400, and don't wait. Okay, so what I really need right now is a hunk of steel. I probably could use that, but I don't want to. It's not proper, I think. I don't know. I don't know what's proper when it comes to bots. So we're going to grab a hunk of steel. We're going to turn that, drop you in. We're going to get one of these. All right, continue on your way. And so if we wanted now a requester warehouse, we need some of you and some of you. And we need requester warehouse. And we can just throw everything back in and we can just leave this sorted incident behind us. Where was my working surface? Over here? Yeah. All right, there you go. And now you're going to need to request things. So you are going to request control panel. Only 50 of you, please. And you're going to request utility box. And the same thing, only 50, please. And you're going to request control panel. 50, please. And you're going to request utility box. 50, please. I'm not a big fan of what I'm doing right here. I think it is probably the wrong path. But it's the path I'm on, friends. There we go. So this is now correctly asking, and we have bots coming to bring all of these things in, and this will slowly be filled up. And now it's just time to go get the electronics and the both kinds of electronics. And I guess we're just going to go get 100 of these at a time, 200 of these at a time. Let's go. No, we should probably go like 400 at a time. So 200 modules at a whale cycle. All right, that's probably fine. Whale hungry. Then you got to go right there. Oh, stuff's coming in. The bots are delivering. All right, so Mr. Whale, I want you to go get 400 of each electronic part. It's way over here. Electronic part, I want you to load items, electronic part until you have 400. Then I want you to go get 400 more, please, of these guys. Load items, electronic there, 400. I want you to come here. I want you to circuit condition. Comparador equals go. And then unload until target, unload until target. And that's 1 and 2. 400, 400. Now he is not going to be able to fulfill his mission entirely because we don't have 400 Mark IIIs. But I will be able to help him with this. So what I should do right now is just divest myself of all these things. Oh, it's going to actually start. That's nice. And so you're going to only put stuff in this box, and there isn't a lot, and then it flits in there and flits down here, and now it's waiting. Okay. And then these guys will give me exactly what I need. I wonder why it's going in flights like that. Maybe it has to build up over time. I don't know. Well, this is looking good. God, I wish I could prod mod all of that. All right, so we now have to aggressively stalk. Here, let's give everyone a little bit of time. Let's go look at what we've done. Do we have more electrolyzers here? Yes. Let's go deliver some more electrolyzers. What are these guys doing? Such a strange thing to be bringing me. See if this is enough for our new oxygen maker. If not, I will go find more. Looks like it's going to be enough, though. Okay, is this everything? Are we done? My new oxygen maker is in. And the mushrooms are going. If the mushrooms are backing up, does this mean sulfuric is backing up? Acid gas is. And sulfuric is. All right, so we finally have enough sulfuric in the system. Oxygen is actually backing up. So that's greater than need. So we accomplished something there and there. This is still coming into being. It is still discovering itself. And that's fine. This guy is trying to pick up more. Okay, we'll be examining this more and more in the coming days. Like, we just make so slow. Aerogel. And that's because this other maker is not working very well. Alright, we're just going to pretend we don't see any of that. We're going to have to put in another aerogel maker when we get time for... Oh, I didn't do that, did I? When it comes time for low density materials, which I think is basically on top of us right now. It's time. Because we have to get tholins. Okay, so the sand is not completely satisfying demand. I mean, this is what I want to see, though. We're not short on sand. So if I go look at molten nexilit, it's getting back up there. I wonder why it's dipping, though. We don't have anyone waiting. This one's not flowing in entirely. Maybe I should find a way so it's always flowing right here. Anyway, it's much improved. It's still not all the way there, I think. But definitely much improved. Alright, I'll keep watching it. And... oh, I got distracted. Because I was going to do this, right? And that's going to be less than 20. Trigger delivery. Alright, now this is done. Not confident in this. But now let's go take a look at our whale, who is stuck waiting for electronics parts Mark III. Alright, so we can help with this. So this is our main bottleneck right now. And this is all optical cable, right? No, right here. Yeah. This has to be watched. There's problems here. I don't know what to do about this. We're gonna take care of it, though. It's gonna be fine. We'll make it work. We just have to, if anything, make an entirely new one. All right, so I'm just gonna... oh, we saw it. They're being made. I'm going to relieve you of all these. You will no longer be burdened by them. And then I will go up here, and I will find this whale, and I will favor it with some product. And now you may go and deliver that product. We're not using those for mechanical parts 3. We're using those for modules, which we will take and put everywhere. I don't know what should be first. Like this area has to be way up there. This area has to be way up there. I wonder why. You're on the way back. You're both on the way back. That's good. Making electronics. Okay. That's a way we can prod mod, right? Because these guys, yeah, definitely. And then this is the main bottleneck right now. And then prod mod all that. The first place to put prod mod has to be in the things that are making the prod mods. Makes sense, right? Of course it does. That's probably not going to be immediately today. That's probably a next episode thing. Where is that whale? Did he just arrive? No? No, he's on his way. Why aren't any of these going? Oh, because I shoved this full and it had electronics in it. That's why. Alright, so is that you? No. It is not, in fact, him. It's this guy. Oh, we got to get rid of that. That's not supposed to be there. It's obsolete. And then this will get a whole pile of electronic junk. Man, I wish I could prod this. He says over and over again. Why are you filling up beyond... There's too many in here. Alright. Look, we're making prod mods Mark II. Oh, because these guys are here. I should have picked them up. They shouldn't have existed. It shouldn't have been. Alright, okay. I'm sure everyone saw that but me, but that's okay. And so now we will sync some into efficiency modules, but hopefully not as many. Oh, look, it's coming to me. Yeah, speed module 2, prod module 2. Oh, I can get to shove these in right here. Well, I'm probably going to want speed module 1s. For a while. Maybe not. Maybe I better just live the life with these. And this is plus 60. And this guy was plus 30. No, plus 40. So this isn't 100% increase, but it is 100 increase on prod. Because this is 10% prod, and this is 20% prod. Glorious. Why aren't you being taken out? Disabled by control behavior. I don't see it. Oh, this has to be Mark IIs. Excuse me. I wonder if I did the same thing with all these. Oh, I just didn't do anything at all with them. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. There we go. There. And these guys will eventually get put in my inventory. And the state of the art is here. And what are we waiting for now? Why aren't you going? Why aren't you going? Because you can't exhale. You can't exhale. Oh, none of these things were set up. Okay. I accept that. That's you. And that's you. None of them was set up correctly. Got it. Understood. And you're stopped for a good reason. Now we're waiting for these guys just to upgrade. And this takes, what, 30 seconds? That's fine. All of this is fine. Okay, so major goal for the day checked off. Now, we're almost at the end of the episode. Maybe I just call it right here. Maybe make it a short episode. Maybe look around. And this is what we have to do next. All this stuff. Start checking off this. I'm going to build this all right here. And then once this is done, we will be able to go biomass, biomass, biomass. This is what we want. This is our goal. You have to recalculate a lot of different stuff for this. It's gonna be fine. This is our new base power plant, and we got that. We have that. We have that. We have that. This we don't have. It's on the list. Got it. 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 So, nanostructured material is left, and it's used in everything, including production science. Oh my god! At least you only need one for one of these. And then alien enzymes after that, and it's just going to be a whole thing. And so for this, we got that, we got that. We have ridiculous alloy. We need this. We got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. So it's just core shell nanoparticles, which is a journey, as we can see here. So, maybe I just call it. Maybe I just look around and we'll just tour the factory for a little bit, and then we'll do more tomorrow. You know what? I think we got to play with these new toys. Let's go. And obviously the first place they have to go, above all else, has to be in the process of making more toys, right? Oh, so like right here, like right now, this guy is insufficient. I'm going to allocate 2 to this. So we're going to take away these guys. So we only have 2 machines that can run at the moment. I want you to +2, +2, +2. Now these guys are getting 40% prod, but they are getting -100% speed. So it's at the absolute minimum, -80%. So what we need to do is counteract that. And how do we do that? More modules, friends. It should probably just be right here. I didn't build this into this system. It's like just a 3-3 with these modules. And that's broadcasting. So this is now going at what? Basically full speed. Okay. With an extra 40% prod. Beautiful. And then these 2 are going to be the only ones that run for a while at least. Anyone else have any chips? I should really examine... oh, wait. I made a mistake there. That's fine. I should really examine what's going on with the neuromorphic chip line. But this is good. There's the first place we have to install this. Fantastic. And so now we need to put it in Control Panel Mark III, which is the next bottleneck, which is over here, right? The next bottleneck. So I only want 2 of these running. So we're going to pull this guy up. We're going to pull this guy up. And then, oh, pressing that button does that? Oh, neat. And now I want, again, to speed this up. And again, we kind of don't have a proper thing, do we? Let's give it a 2-4 speed mod. No, let's do it the other way. A 2-4. Okay, the thing I said but didn't do. I guess it has to be a 5-1. That hits everything with only 50%. These guys are moving at -40. So I suppose it's just like it was before, right? Oh, these aren't even prodded. Wow. Wow. So these guys are prodded, and they are going -50. So this is probably better, question mark? It's hard to say. Here, let's clear these out, though. We'll be back, and we'll look at it. Wait, we're not even finished down here, are we? Well, no. If I just shove these old modules into any waste bin, they will eventually be delivered to me, right? Because this is going to request anything from even buffer chests. So, okay. And then he's going to grab it. And he's going to give it to me. All right, so next is utility boxes, right? Which we're going to give the exact same treatment to. Over here. And I guess you guys are kind of going full tilt, huh? So you'll get a little extra. And as before, you will be a 5-1, I think. Yeah, because if I put it up to 2, it misses the entire other side. So 5-1, yeah, you're doing just fine. Okay, good. And this just gets an extra 20% prod out of this, which is, 20% cheaper. So getting 40% prod, which means 10% is 2.5, so it's 10 special small parts off per. Which, why do I have this in my inventory? There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And we're going to run out of material soon, unfortunately. Like, we're in the initial sugar rush of all this backed up production pumping me full of... wait a second, why are you... Oh, because you're turned off. Alright, got it. So can I do this with neuromorphic chips at all? Yeah. I need better bioprinters, though. Oh, I wish I could just prod this to hell and gone. So I can throw one in and just get an extra 20% prod on this, which is probably just required. And then more when I get extra bioprinters. Alright, let's go do that. It may need to be sped. I mean, the thing... Well, maybe I should look at optical cable. Optical fiber, since I know that is a real sore spot right now. Maybe I should just reserve these and use them as I have problems. Wherefore art thou, optical fiber? Just try to find where the trits go to be very, very, very sad. It's like, yes, I can definitely increase the productivity here. And this is one of the bottlenecks of the base, so I probably should, right? This is a probably should. It is where is meets ought. Now, this was a fairly substantial investment. Again, we need more of these guys. None shall escape. Like that right there. None should escape. Look, it went all the way through to there. That's kind of astonishing. It's all about the build-up, I guess. Alright, so this is cranking along, and we need more. What do we need to have more? Okay, these are eating 0.8 a second. These are making more than that. So these can be sped a bit, I think. Oh, we're doing that. Right here. And I can't really turn it up anymore. But I can put in better speed mods. Oh my god, and better speed mods right there. And now these guys are eating 1.9 a second. And these are producing... Oh, even more than that. So why aren't you... Oh, these can all be prodded. Huh. Should I think about that? Well, definitely not here. These are electrolyzers, and these guys are not going. Why? We have no copper. Oh, I bet that's the other thing. I remember looking at this, but then wandering away. It's like you're waiting for this thing, which is made here, which needs cladding, which needs glass. How can I be short of glass in this area? Glass comes from right here, which is aramid fiber hung up on? Well, he's on his way now. So are we having delivery problems, or is this an aramid fiber issue? No, we have... Looks like we probably just got a delivery, right? And now he's on his way back. We just satisfied demand. And now we need this to be going just all the time. And you cannot be prodded. But molybdenum processing can be. Because we are way short of molybdenum. And that's right here. Oh, I even prod modded this. Prod modded, and I didn't even put an accompanying efficiency mod on that. Did I just deem it to be not worth it? Well, I can prod mod, I can put another layer of prod right there. And like there's areas here that aren't prodded at all. Yeah, I could just be really aggressive with prod mods up here, but it also looks like we're having ore issues. Like that could be solved with prod, frankly. So if I do prod this again, and I do speed this, but not these things, but speed these guys somehow, by putting a beacon right there. Yeah, you're going twice as slow. Oh man, I don't know how I handled this. It's not backing up past this point, but it's backing up through here. We used to have an oxygen problem, but now we don't. And they're just brought to me. So, I guess that is the next frontier for the factory here. We don't need this notepad anymore. Let's go mess with molybdenum a little bit. Let's go stop in at Mods R Us. Grab all of those. And then I kind of want all of these too. Maybe I should have 2 layers in my inventory for this, especially since it's used so much. Where is molybdenum? That's, no, it was right there? Yeah, right here. And so we want to just increase. Has this been a moly plate? So that was when this was the oxygen crisis, because this was one of the reasons why we didn't have enough. Yeah, we need even more. To do that, we need prod through this area. So here we are. Now they're going minimum speed. However, we have something that we can say about that. Again, power leads the way. Peace through power. Right there. Okay. And then you're probably going to be like a 3-3 or something like that. With better speed mods. It doesn't hit everything. It needs to be moved over by 2. No. This is the best it can do. Does that hit? Okay, that's... There we go. So now it's moving minus 28. If we turn it up just a little bit, it's actually moving at additional speed. Okay, So the problem is there's multiple problems here. I need more electrolyzers, just begin and end, simple as. So I can do this, and this will slow it down by a lot and turns electricity use to 80. All right, so what I'm going to do is see if I can extend this over a little more. And then see if an efficiency mods will save the day. I'm just going to have to play with this going forward, right? Are we even making efficiency mods is the real question. Oh, apparently yes. Those are not a very big buff over what came before. It's even less. It's like 50%, right? Here. Oh, I already had them. Great. Fantastic. And this will be the last thing I do. Just messing with molybdenum. Maybe I can find a way to even buff it higher. Because this is, we need to, what are you doing? Oh, I see what's going on here. This is the bottleneck. We're at the bottleneck. Congratulations. Welcome to the bottleneck. We'll come right here, as this is pretty much the maximum we could even theoretically be doing. There we go. Alright, once this drains out, we will see if we can add 4 more, I guess. And then maybe increase molybdenum plate construction by just a little bit. Yeah, we can put this right here. Okay, and this is, of course, slightly broken. Ever so slightly stupid. As per our custom, we need to get rid of this stuff, and right now we can't. So I guess what we do is this. Then right there. Okay, so like so. That will get rid of the nitrogen. And so we've increased throughput by 1 or 2. And now we're going to try to do energy savings. Is this really what our most important thing to us is right now? All right, so you're going to do a 3, 4 of efficiency mods. And that hits everybody. Oh, wait, can't go. Well, that just stops these guys, unfortunately. We'll have to move it further down. Okay. It'll have to be down here instead. I generally don't like modules. I think they're kind of boring. You go that way, you go that way, and you go that way. Pretty sure that's what we're doing. No, we're going the other way. Sorry, wrong. There we go. Now I have lots of salt in my inventory, and I don't want any of it. Okay, right there. I want you to be a 3-4 efficiency mod. Now it's getting all of this, and it's doing basically 100% efficiency, and so it's taking off 20 megawatts of each in return for 100 megawatts. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a savings, yes, but this is not a lot of savings. It's hard to fight. This is probably the best I'm going to do. It is very hard to fight the prod increase. Oh, we have this guy here who is for some reason on level 2s. It's not really what we're into, is it? Was I comparing off that? No. Yeah, I guess I was. So if it was 80 before and now it's 32 off each, yeah, that's definitely savings. And the turn, yeah, this is probably peak right here, unfortunately. Do I even want to know what's going? Oh, this is power generation over time. Got it. And we're still holding. We're still doing all right. And so it's kind of pointless to add in any more prod to molybdenum because we need more final processing, which means I just need to come down here, right? I mean, it's not a hard problem. It's just add more below it. We need more. And probably pull the prod off if this is no longer a bottleneck and we're having power problems, which we are. Here, I gotta get rid of the salt. Everybody take the salt away, please. So that will save a bunch of electricity, which is kind of what I need right now, but it won't produce as much molybdenum, which is kind of what I need right now. So it's hard to say what is right. Right? Oh, now we're at low power. So I guess that kind of solves it for me, huh? Just take all these back and put them somewhere else. And then we don't want that extra prod. Instead, what we want is extra throughput. We need hydrogen here and we're not getting it? For real? How can we not have hydrogen? Oh, is that on... Oh, we need a direct hydrogen line. See? Right there, it just arrived. We need a direct hydrogen line out here. Probably need a direct oxygen line, too. Because I'm just about to add more of these. Alright. This really is getting into something that probably should be for next time. Yet I find myself unable to stop. This is addiction, frankly. Probably everyone here should be sending good thoughts. Oh no, I've interposed somewhere and caused problems. All right, let's try this again. Let's try not to interpose and cause problems. So I'm definitely getting rid of something here. Is that going to work? No, it's not going to work. All right, so there's that. And we need still more electrolyzers. That's fantastic. We need 2 more. We added like 100 electrolyzers today. I really should stop, but I started tinkering with something else. You know, just how it goes, right? There's always a little more factory to be made. Up here, electrolyzers. Give them to me. Yeah, we deployed a lot of electrolyzers today. And I should focus all of the molybdenum prod mods higher in the chain. Alright? Like this isn't needed anymore. Well, okay, it's kind of needed. Yeah, okay, yes, put it back. Put it back. It's kind of needed. All right, so what happens here is you come down like this. And it goes into our new maker area, who can't make anything because they don't have the hydrogen they need. But we're going to ignore that. It's the holiday season. It's the season of ignoring uncomfortable things we don't want to think about. This doesn't exist. No, it does exist. It exists exactly like that. That doesn't exist. Alright, how much water do you need? That's a real question, isn't it? Not a lot. Oh, you produce water. Okay, that's kind of a different subject, isn't it? Alright, so that should be completely hooked up, and this molybdenum should be coming up there, and that's fine. Now what we're going to need is... This probably is going to be expanded later. I'll fix it later. It's going to be fine later, just not right now. Okay, the molybdenum will come in. And what I need now is to draw a direct hydrogen line all the way out here. And then go over it with throughput in mind. Well, wait a second here. We should be backing up and we're not. So we need more product in here. We just need more in general. Luckily. So we did 30% before. The top 30%, as if that has some sort of meaning. Oh, and we have a sludge issue. Are these going? I can't tell. Some of these are going. How many of these guys are going? Many? So I guess we just push it down a little bit. It's just more prod mods. So we're a little over 50% now. Prod on prod on prod on prod. Then what I really need is to put more here too, right? Yeah, I need more layers. These guys admittedly are going faster though. Alright, let's stop thinking about this for just a little bit. And let's go get a direct hydrogen line. I know we have such a thing already heading out here. Right? Right here. Oh, it's... How is this... What are you doing? Oh, this is the vent, and this is the line. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Understood. Took a second. Not very smart. Observation fail. So how far out does this line go? Because right now it looks pretty far out. Okay, it goes to borax, and then goes to diborane. So we need it to come over a bit more. So let's go take a look at borax. Right here. This is where hydrogen line comes, right? So what we need is to grab this. I really wish... I need this guy not to be here. You chose the wrong time to fill up, my friend. Okay, so got a little bit antsy right there. Oh, that's no good. Pump, please. And we can't do that because of problems. Pump, please. Okay, like so, and like so. This screams of planning. We did, of course, plan all of this. This was all inevitable. Shut up, Zeech. Now this is phosphate processing. This is vanillins processing. And now this is niobium processing, which is currently stopped because we don't need niobium plate, I guess. Which has brought us to molybdenum processing, which is our goal. So, let's hook up. Oh, I didn't move the wall at all today. I probably should have done that. Oh, and we have trouble going north-south here, don't we? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, right there. Okay. And then we're almost there. And we're definitely going to have to do something about muddy sludge. It just has to happen. Oh my god. Guys, help. Try to help. Try not to hurt. I'm playing extra. I'm playing extra for you, the inserters. Please just try to help me. Be a positive influence. And maybe I shouldn't have tried coming through like this. I don't know. And then right here. There. We will have made it. Our pure hydrogen line is here. There, and that just flicks on. I can take this pressure off of biofluid now. Probably. See, okay, I think they just lose that in general. Alright, so I've got a whole bunch of this that needs to be placed in. So we're not filling up this layer, so we need to prod higher up in the stack. I wonder where we are in terms of molybdenum disulfide. Moly disulfide? Because we want to boost this now that we have better production. And we're saving on power, but we're losing molybdenum plate. We're probably making less than before. Yeah, so this was normal, and now it's kind of less than that. Wait, plate, excuse me. I don't know how to read this. This is craziness. This is complete madness. Maybe I should be prodding down here. This one does 120. So one of these is better. This is 20% prod, and it gives less of a power bump. And like two of these are equal prod, and this is 50 megawatts, and this is 35. So this also gives the space to... Oh, I don't have any efficiency mods anymore. Not that it actually matters. So maybe this is what I have to do to put these in right here. Maybe I want double these. And then that goes at minimum speed, but 65 megawatts, but it's plus 40 prod. And we have all sorts. That's probably what I want to do, honestly. Like, especially for these, which will always be going, right? Like, they have first dibs, and it goes at, what, 0.4 speed, 80%, 1/5 speed, so 15 seconds to run one of these. But when it does it, it does 40% prod. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I mean, it is if I have excess production and excess modules, but I'm not sure I have either of those things, you know? And excess power, of course. Let's not forget the power issue. I mean, we're approaching under control. I think I just have to stare at this for a while. Ore is backing up. That's probably a thing, right? Well, I did put in all these mods and I didn't speed module anything. So that's probably contributing to the situation I'm in right now. So maybe we should add some speed mods up here. Beaconed, of course. So we do something like this. Oh, we need more still. Still need more. Maybe I should adjust how I interact with all these. Maybe I should always have greater and lesser mods on me. Here, those will come with me. And we're not making any prod 2 anymore. No, because we're missing utility box. Because we're missing this. So this is all I get for a while. So putting them on molybdenum, I don't know. That doesn't seem like a great plan, but it is right in front of me right now. So it's a major bottleneck. We saw the backup at the molybdenum plate area. So I cannot deny that it's going to be worthwhile. And we need to speed mod all these guys. And the place for doing that is, I guess we're right in the middle here. Everyone gets sped. Everyone get on board. Everybody. That hits everybody, and just FM, something like that. There, it's actually moving faster than normal. So maybe a little less. No, a little more. Doesn't use that much power, right? It's one extra assembler, right? And that will have... I just have to just continue just pouring mods into this area, right? Increasing the efficiency with which we use all of this ore. I could get more ore, or I could just spam mods everywhere. All right, we need another one right here, right? Just one of these. Exactly right there. Done. Now these guys are making their extra 20%, except for down here. So all the ones that have mods are sped up, except for this guy. They're all going faster than normal, so that's good. Alright, so down here, this is where we should have a direct nitrogen line, maybe. Again, very difficult to say. And these guys need to be sped up because they're minus 50%. For the same reasons as the above. And this is, the entire purpose here is more time with mods. Less time with no mods. More time with more mods. We love our mods. Oh, second tech of the day. As we continue draining more and more here. Research. I mean, maybe. And what's this do? It lets me place 2 of them. Is that something I want? Here, research the pig getting way too many antibiotics. That's probably good, right? I feel like I need more mods here on this layer. Only I don't have enough. Here's chuck them in, right? And then go get more. I should probably have the bots bring them to me. Though I don't know how often I'm going to be doing this. This is kind of a weird situation, you know? Give me these. Give me these. I think I'll probably just hang with this sort of situation for the moment. And then later on, I'll automate it further. right here. We are adding more prod to this layer. Especially now that they're sped up. I wish there was a way to preference these. And it is. It's right there. This is how to preference those. And I suppose what we have to do is now put this here. To make sure it spends the maximum time with preferenced nodes. And we're going to have to get rid of more muddy sludge, which means I'm going to have to redo the muddy sludge makers. So that's the next step, and there's no point in really looking at this anymore. Thank you for the speed mod. Okay, that's fine. And so a lot of this stuff is still getting through. Which says we should probably take a look at moly plate. Like, even now we're still restrained because of muddy sludge not being vented properly. So it's not quite time yet. Man, when I get more just infinite energy, this is going to be speed moduled. They're all going to spin like centrifuges. Just watch. So I guess I really want to add +2s to this entire layer. Or at least +1s, right? Because anything, it just spends more time with this. You know? Spend more time with mods, friends. And more is going to get through, but whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing good or bad here. I mean, okay. That's being a little overdramatic. I know I'm doing good here. However, I don't know if I'm doing... Muddy sludge is completely overwhelmed. Cannot vent. I have to rip down the old muddy... Okay, we're going to make that note of that. Convert muddy sludge destroyers. Okay, that's there. What is this? 2.5 hours? Okay, we're done. It's time to get out of here. I will continue watching this for a bit and come up with a plan. But right now, it's blocked on muddy sludge, and I'm not going to do a new piece right now. We're going to do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the circle. Auspicious. So, good episode, I think. Good episode. I'm going to have to watch everything, especially Aerogel. I mean, it's just going to be bottleneck after bottleneck after bottleneck. Pure Factorio, you know. So here? Right here? No. Here? No. So hard just to go one tick. I'm just in between. In between. Need the lightest of tap. I can't do it. Like that. Like that. Right there? That, yeah, right there. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. And then we line up something like right here. All right. And screenshot. Okay. What did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Actually, quite a lot. I wonder what this is up here. This is probably something I should pay attention to. So the major accomplishment of the day is we have modules being made, finally. No more handcrafting modules for me. I'm still working out the precise balance of what to keep in my inventory, but we'll figure out what's happening there. We also worked on factory foundation stuff in that we put in a new oxygen maker down here, which is now temporarily meeting the needs of the factory. We put in a new aerogel block right here, which was just a copy and paste of this one. We also upgraded the old one, so I think we should be making 4 times as much aerogel as we were before. It's not entirely moving on the cadence that is required. And I guess I kind of did start building in the area that I was planning to do nanoparticles in, nanostructure material. But whatever, it'll be fine. Hopefully that will help unblock special small parts a little bit. And I think also advanced small parts a little bit. I can't remember if Aerogel is involved in that or not. So we did a bunch of little things around, and our big thing was module production. Then once modules were up, we immediately moduled production as much as we can, because these suckers are really expensive, but they're being made now, and existence is the first step on the way to happiness. Next big blocker is examining optical fiber, which I tweaked a little bit. It got better modules immediately, but I'm going to have to find a way to probably prod mod all of this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to figure out how to get a lot more throughput here, and ultimately it's going to be restrained by photopore production. I don't know. This is a next known big issue. The other thing I'm working on is molybdenum over here. We're adding more prod mods to the entire stack. We added more final processing here. I'm trying to double production, but I don't think I got anywhere close. Right now we're constrained on Muddy Sludge, and I have to go remake all the Muddy Sludge destroyers, and that's fine. So for right now, I'm done. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.